It's the Daily Doug.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. Thanks for being with me today. My friends, we are off today. It is a Monday and it is a holiday here in America. We are celebrating Labor Day as the month of September has arrived, and so we are taking a day off. But I have you covered, my friends, with a Metal Monday. This is a throwback episode. I am sharing with you a reaction that I filmed a few months ago, back in May. On our Patreon, we did a fan favorites poll where we asked people to submit their favorite metal songs that I had not yet covered on the channel, and we heard several in that episode. I've shared a few of them here on the channel, and back in July, I put a poll up for several of those tunes that we had covered and said, okay, our YouTube audience, which one would you like to see first? And y'all picked Gojira with The Art of Dying at that particular time in that poll. So that's what I shared back in July. But the Lotus Eaters by Opeth was a very close second place. And so I decided that I would share that one next when we got around to another Monday episode where we needed to share a previously recorded episode. It's a wonderful song. I tried to follow their harmonic movements. This band continues to kind of take me on a really great thrill ride, and it was wonderful to hear from Opeth, so I am happy to share my reaction to the Lotus Eaters by Opeth with y'all now. Off we go to the next song on the countdown, and we get to hear from our friends in Opeth with the song The Lotus Eater. Thanks to Bernie for sending this one in, and Bernie says, wear protection. Okay. All right, Bernie. I'll put my hat on. I left my athletic supporter in the laundry, so this will have to do. He says, wear protection, exclamation point. He says, Lotus Eaters in Greek mythology were people living on an island experiencing narcotic symptoms due to eating the fruit of the lotus tree. Referring to this mythology, the song talks about drug abuse, the drug abuse of a man, but from the perspective of his parents. The lyrics are filled with reference to his self-destruction, while the parents are bound to watching the disaster unfold, feeling helpless and struggling with the whole situation, even wishing he had not come back and given them hope. Musically, let's describe it as a journey. It's very weird sometimes, taking you to a place you would not expect. Overall, it's too harsh to feel comfortable listening to it. But comfortable is not a feeling you should get from this song. The topic is dark, very dark. Okay, y'all, I'm expecting some growls in this then. From Michael, our vocalist and rhythm guitarist. We've also got Frederick Akason on guitar. Per Viberg is on keyboards and synths. Martin Mendez is on bass. Martin Axenroth is on the drums. The song itself is from Watershed, which is the 9th album from Opeth. This is released in the year 2008. And like Bernie says, we should wear protection while listening to this because it's going to get a little dark. So here is the Lotus Eater from Opeth. Here we go. It's going to ease into things. That was Le Sol May.
In your throat, what hopeless delight. After all you found and all again, back with the voice and all you bred, among the king, the net is now you're trying to fight. The barren waste is your land.
Tritones galore. Wherever they were, it's back in the key that they started in. With that flat 2 in there. Dissonance. Chord cluster. Pick a note, any note. It's in the chord. Cool. Right. Listen to that. I was about to say it's so proggy, but it's so metal at the same time. Their harmonic choices always surprise me. Amazing vocal. Even if you don't like growls, that was amazing. There's another half step to a new do. Half step down, so do, right? So I heard the half step is lay to sol to do. And it dissolves into a major chord. No, back to minor now. The major chord there is the 5. Clean guitar, low flutes. Major. How about that? talk about going where you don't expect it to go. There's no way I can follow them by ear. Right? It's that half step, but it's lower than it's been before. So they set up a resolution that you expect and then don't give it to you. They're so darn good, aren't they? I'm going to take my protection off. I'm sweating now. Whew. That's a heck of a song. And it's an interesting story, the Lotus Eater. Apparently, according to the myth, it was, people would have these effects from eating the fruit of this tree that would cause them to kind of become apathetic and almost lazy, or just sort of non-interested in being, and doing things and going forth and exploring it, and just kind of content to just be. And his parents are not happy about it. And they're all over the joint in terms of their harmonies there. A couple of times I was able to follow them setting up a move to, or a resolution to, a particular area, and I heard them doing the 6th scale degree in the bass down to the 5th. It's a half step, lay, sol, to, do, and so when I hear yadam, and then that extended, and then it goes there, right? I can hear the resolution, or expect the resolution in my head, and when they give it to me, it not only solidifies, but I get a little bit more information about where they might be landing, especially if I've been lost in Neverland, harmonically trying to follow them. And and then sometimes they don't give you that resolution that you look for, and then you stay adrift, but still trying to keep up with them. You know, friends, whenever I get to music by Opeth, they always take me on a journey, both with their lyrics and with their musical sensibilities. Because they haven't really had a whole lot of the type of training that someone like I have had, their musical choices tends to go places that I don't expect. And it's not that it's wrong or right or anything. It's art, y'all. It's how we express ourselves. But it's something that keeps me a little bit on my toes because I may be expecting them to go one place, but they head off in another direction, or they go from one chord to another that I'm not used to hearing very often. And I'm like, what did they just do? So this band has continually, for us over the life of the channel, been one of these enigmatic and just fun bands to react to. I have done 13 or 14 episodes on YouTube featuring this band's music, and I've heard a few of their full albums as well. Over on Patreon, we heard Damnation a few years ago, and that was quite wonderful. And then just this past year, I heard their latest album, The Last Will and Testament. That's available on Patreon, and I believe I put that out on YouTube as well. So, Opeth fans, I got you covered, right? So, speaking of that, what next from Opeth? What album of theirs or what songs of theirs have I not yet covered by this band that you would like me to take a look at? I am interested in your opinion, and I will be watching the comment section to see what y'all think. So thanks very much for hanging out with me today on this Labor Day here in America. If you are celebrating the holiday, I wish you a happy holiday, and we'll see you soon with some new episodes, y'all. But for today, I believe that is all for me. I thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next time on another edition of The Daily Doug.